Hello everyone, in this video lesson we are going to discuss about the movement of water in plants. We are going to describe shortly symplastic and apoplastic pathways and also let's say the adhesion and cohesion factors which affect let's say in the water movement in the plants. As we know or as we have already mentioned, the transport of water in the plants it is done through the help of xylem vessel. As the water evaporates during transpiration in the leaf, more water is drawn into the wall to replace it. So, in the moment that the water evaporates outside or in, as you can see in the picture from an opening stomata in the leaf, more water it is drawn from the ground so it can replace, let's say, the loss of water in the leaves. And water moves down a water potential gradient from cell to cell in the leaf in two possible pathways. And these possible pathways are the symplastic pathway, where water moves from cell to cell via the plasmodesmata, as you can see in here. So we have symplastic, where here are the small openings or gaps between two cell walls of the plant cells, in which water will move from one cell to the other cell until it enters, let's say, until it enters to the xylem vessel. Also, you can see in the first picture in here with the blue color, we have the movement of water through cytoplasm or through the plasmodesmata. And the second type of the way in which water moves, it is the apoplastic pathway. Apoplastic pathway, it is the movement of water through the cell walls. And you can see in here with the blue color, we have the apoplastic way or movement of water through the cell wall until the xylem vessels, or you can see the orange color in here, which shows the direction of the water flow. As you can see, the water will move from one cell to the cell until it reaches the xylem vessel. So there are two pathways: symplastic pathway, when water moves down the water potential and also from one cell to the cell via the plasmodesmata, and the second type is the apoplastic pathway, where water moves through the cell walls. But how does, let's say, the water enters, let's say, inside of the leaf from the root? Let's say, how does the water move from the root to the stem and in the leaf? The mechanism in which water enters inside of the leaf, it is done from the ground up to the leaf. It is done, let's say, same as the mechanism of sucking water up to a straw. So the same way in which we suck water up into the straw, let's say the same way works the movement of water in a plant. When we suck a straw, we reduce the pressure at the top of the straw. So when we suck the straw in here, the pressure it is reduced and in the top, but let's say there is a difference between the pressure on the top and in the pressure on the bottom. And same things happens, let's say, in the xylem vessel. In the xylem vessel, same as in a straw, let's say that there is a difference in pressure between the top of the leaf and the bottom of the plant. So the removal of water xylem vessel in the leaf reduces the hydrostatic pressure in the xylem vessel. And the hydrostatic pressure at the top of the xylem vessels become lower than the pressure at the bottom. And this pressure difference makes the water to move up to the xylem vessel in a continuous column. So the water in the xylem vessel moves, let's say, like a liquid in a sucked straw in under tension. So same as we reduce, let's say, the pressure in the top of the straw, and we make a potential difference between the top and the bottom. Same happens in the water in the xylem vessel. The movement of water up through the xylem vessel, it is made, or let's say it is by a mass flow, which means that the water moves as a body of liquid. As a body of liquid, let's say same as the water in a river. So as you can see in the picture in here, the water moves as the water in a river. And this movement, actually, it is helped by, let's say, the fact that water molecules are attracted to each other by hydrogen bonding. So you can see here that the water molecules are attracted to each other by hydrogen bonding, and this attraction is called the cohesion. And also on the other side, the water molecules are attracted to the cellulose. So let's pretend this is cellulose, or cellulose with, let's say, xylem cell wall in here. And the connection or the attraction between the water molecules and the cellulose in here, it is known as adhesion. Cohesion and adhesion are two ways in which, or are two contractions, which help to keep the water in a xylem vessel moving as a continuous column. The vessels are full of water, and the fact that the cells, as we know in the xylem, are dead cells, this makes an advantage because it means that there is no protoplasm to get in the way of transport. And so the movement of water, it is helped by cohesion and adhesion, which are the connection, let's say, or attraction between two water molecules by themselves or water molecules with other substances, such as the cellulose in the cell wall. So this was a simple video to show in general the way in which water moves in the xylem vessel from the root up to the leaf. Thank you.